possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. There are some great choices on the lot right now. Check out this 2014 Hyundai Sonata GLS with only 77,000 miles for just $92.50, or this 2011 Ford F-150 Lariat Extended Cab 4x4 loaded and just $13,500, and this 08 Cadillac SRX with 66,000 miles for just $6,900. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. That's 706-5059, or stop by 129 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. store. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800. The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pike passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team. We are greater together. Great Plains Bank, FDIC, and Equal Housing Lender.
Greer County and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. Check out this 2014 Hyundai Sonata GLS with only 77,000 miles for just $92.50, or this 2011 Ford F-150 Lariat extended cab 4x4 loaded and just $13,500, and this 08 Cadillac SRX with 66,000 miles for just $6,900. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. That's 706-5059, or stop by 129 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services, from fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800. The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to football on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. It's a Football Friday, week number 13, quarterfinal Friday night, coming to you from Pawnee, Oklahoma. First time I've been here. Chad Fox, have you been here before?
Nope. Nope, this is first for me, too, so glad to be here.
Here's also going to be a first. I'm not going to get yelled at for being too loud tonight. They brought a special box to keep my mouth shut. That's great.
Actually, it's not in the loop here tonight.
Okay.
Right now. I can't
have be loud?
Well, you can be loud,
Come
yes.
on, man.
But we'll keep cranking her down. But
all right.
no. Got to keep doing what you're doing. This is an exciting time here, Michael.
Well, it certainly is. And you know what? It's the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald-type weather. Here in November, it's cold, it's clammy, it's rainy, it's wet. It's what football should be all about. Mangum getting ready to take on the Black Bears of Pawnee. Come in 12-0 on the year. Mangum 11-1, about a half a yard away from being undefeated as well as they dropped that ball game at Hobart. That was the last time that you had a chance to see the Mangum Tigers.
Yeah.
And since then, they have gone on what they say a little bit of a roll.
Yes, very much so. A very talented team. Took care of a very good Ringling squad there to get the season going. Took care of Frederick, too, early in the year, and they dismantled the Frederick Bombers, who made it to the second round of the playoffs in Class A. But, yeah, that game in Hobart, you got to say, if you're a Mangum fan and a player coach, that you probably let one slip away. Had Hobart right there on the ropes in a last-second a touchdown, gave Hobart the victory. Hobart a one-and-done. They are losing and traveling all the way to Texoma Goodwill in the Class A playoffs. But here tonight, this is what it is all about. Mangum in the third round at Pawnee, and 2 big wins to get the playoffs going.
All right, and Chad has got the camera focused on the number of parents and fans that are out there for the Spirit line as Mangum gets ready to take the field here in the road. White uniforms,
they look
black
good.
numerals, and orange, but they better not look that good by the end of the ball game or something isn't right. Let's go to the Facebook page. Tiffany McGill says she's excited, praying for no lightning. Tiffany, your prayers have been answered. There is no lightning. It's too cold. Barbara Johnson, woohoo, go Mangum Tigers. Nelda Wallace, hello from Bochito. Am I saying that correctly? That's one of those that I've never gotten right. Is it?
Bochito, yeah.
Bochito, Oklahoma. Brenda Dreyer says, let's go Tigers. Hi to Michelle Smith, Brent Peeler, Lisa Bruton, Betsy King Dobbins, Scott Augustine is watching, so is Kristen Kendall Shandy, Justin O'Neill. Hello, Justin. Long trip that you didn't make with us on a cold, clammy night after Thanksgiving. What's your problem, son? Brent Bogart is checking it out. Haley Gail Panetta and Doris Kirk Dollins is checking it out as well. Glad to have you alongside. We suspect at some point we'll hear from the folks that are on the other side of the ledger, the Pawnee fans, finding out that we're broadcasting the ball game as well.
You bet. Nice hospitality here. The folks have been great.
Yep.
Administration's awesome. And, they have got the word out that we're online and streaming as well. So, looking forward to you, Pawnee fans. If you're in the stands or here locally and out and about across the world, it's amazing how the alumni for these small schools from around the country reach out and check in with you, Michael. That's good to see.
Yeah, it is. And you need to explain to the folks about the pregame meal that you had.
I knew that was going to come up.
Ate half a cow at, what was the name of the restaurant?
Hey, Perry Thomas. Perry, thank you for the tip. Also, the athletic director here at Perry let us know to stop at Clicks Steakhouse on the corner downtown Perry, Oklahoma, Pawnee rather, and Perry let us know about it as well. But it's a great restaurant, and I did have a nice slab of beef, you with a little lighter portion of chicken, but it was very well.
You say the portion was light. It was only because I brought half of it home in a doggy bag.
Deanne, lunch tomorrow is courtesy.
Well, yeah, no kidding. I mean, the waitress brought it, and I said, are you bringing somebody with you to help me eat this thing? My goodness, it was good. So we will recommend Clicks anytime that you are in Pawnee. Leif Maddox has joined us on Classic Hits 97.7, as has Michelle Rogers. She wanted to thank you, Waterburger, because she took the kids to Waterburger this week and feasted like a queen that she is. All right, so let's talk a little bit of football here. Now, quarterfinal ball game, Pawnee and Mangum. Great matchup, as we mentioned, between the two teams. Only one loss, and that came by about a half yard at Hobart in the middle of the football season for Mangum. Everybody say, Barnes, you think that Pawnee's pretty good? Well, they're playing in the quarterfinals. They got to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, very good very good football team. And one of the former coaches who's up here with us, Michael, he talked about last year and how they were just 2 points short of making the playoffs and finishing fourth in their district in Class A. So from that point to respond to an undefeated season all the way, winning district and hosting the first 3 games.
All right, we'll take a time out and come back. We get ready for Pawnee and Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
We're back in Pawnee as we get set for the Black Bears and the Tigers of Mangum in a quarterfinal matchup here on Classic Hits 97.7 and oksports.tv. Glad to have you alongside. You mentioned the two teams' records. This is the first game in the playoffs that they do not have a common opponent. So you don't have an opportunity to trade film with a team that you played for previously. My goodness. Was that planned? Is that okay? Run for cover? Look at that. Can you fireworks come down the scoreboard? Well, we like that. Of course, the Mangum Tigers going to try to come up with some fireworks of their own here tonight as we get set for this matchup between Pawnee and Mangum. And Mangum making the long road trip. Had a pep rally at about 9:15, got on the road and stopped at 8 in Oklahoma City. Then had a walkthrough before they arrived. And I thought we got here early. We did, but the team was already here when we arrived shortly after 4 o'clock.
Yep, it sounded like we heard they stopped at Cushing for a little walkthrough and then came on up to a Pawnee. Folks, we are not very far from Kansas or Tulsa. A lot of Oklahoma State orange in the stands here at Pawnee, so Stillwater's close, and so it's a good atmosphere, though, here in Pawnee.
Now, wait just a minute. We're not that close to Kansas, all right? We're in the northern part of Oklahoma. But,
you throw a rock at Kansas, can you not?
No, you cannot throw a rock and hit Kansas from this distance. And it's funny. My good friend Skylar Bull, I saw him at the gym this morning. When we were working out, he said, "You're going to be in Kansas tonight, aren't you?" And I said, "No, Skylar, I'm not. Geography was never one of your long suits, was it?" Golly.
I got it.
Mike McAlexander watching. Mike Gerald says, "Let's go Tigers." Geralds are watching from Colorado Springs, Colorado tonight.
All right.
Well, little snow skiing. Paula Little Power says, "Here we go." Also, Yolanda Adams Franzen, you got this, boys. Angela Brunson, go Tigers. Corinna Panetta Young, go Tigers. Karina Norris Veers, go Tigers. Watching from Grand Lake. Megan Slayton says go Mangum beat Pawnee. And Ryan Lane is watching as well. Our special correspondent, Ryan Lane, checking it out.
All right.
A couple of ball games already in the books today here on a semifinal Friday when it comes to 4A and 5A. And in 5A play, Bishop McGinnis has advanced to the championship. They will play against either Carl Albert or Piedmont. McGinnis beating Bishop Kelly by a final score of 47-22. Piedmont and Carl Albert set to kick it off over at Noble here in just a couple of minutes. Also, final in from 4A, and the Weatherford Eagles will be playing for a state championship. They beat Tuttle today.
It's a nice little surprise.
Boy, I tell you what it is. Weatherford 16 and Tuttle 7. And the Eagles have been a team that has just kind of been real quiet all year long.
Yep.
And now suddenly they're playing for a state championship.
Had a heck of a district, too, with Clinton.
Yeah.
Chickasha, Anadarko, Cash, and so nice run there for the Weatherford Eagles.
Logan Hargrove, one of the captains out there for Pawnee. He is also joined by Wiley Craig, and the final member, one of those big uglies out there. We'd like to see that. Zach Buchanan out there as well. Pawnee, the whole black uniform, and the black trim. Make it white. I didn't go that one. As the night progresses, some of the captains out there for Mangum includes Colton Laughlin and Fisher Webb. Also, Leighton Ketchum is out there, and one of the big uglies, I think that may be Payson Jenkins, but I can't quite tell. One of the captains out there for the officials go through the final instructions, and we saw a couple of times last week, got a little bit chippy, and the officials brought the entire team together and said, look, guys, we realize it's postseason play. You don't need to talk. Just go out and play football. And that's probably some of the instructions that are going on right now.
Yeah, good conversations out there, and, good-looking teams here, Michael, numbers-wise. Following Hobart throughout the season as I did. Hobart not with quite the numbers. Mangum's got good numbers. Pawnee's got good numbers, good size on both teams. Field, they definitely have gotten good use of the field here in Pawnee. And with the weather, it is going to be slip-sliding away. And they talked about it last week, some folks from the game that was last week here at Pawnee, and with Wayne and the other team, Wayne was having trouble with footing and sliding around as everybody did. So that's going to be something to watch for sure here tonight.
Yeah, you talk about that mud, and it is Payson Jenkins, one of the other captains out there for Mangum. His nickname, by the way, is Fudd, and it goes really along well with the playing conditions here. It is chewed up between the hash marks. There's no question about it. And if you are if you're the offensive player, you got a little bit of an advantage, especially those wide receivers. Right. You know when you're going to make the cut. So something that we have seen a lot this year, especially in the postseason, is from Williams, that he's gotten behind defenses. So Pawnee will have to make sure that they guard against that. Then when we're watching Pawnee in the warm-ups, Mangum going to have to make sure that they tackle well in space, because they can, in fact, get out into space. Pawnee has won the toss. They have elected to receive. They'll do so on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. So Mangum will kick off to begin the ball game from a right to left notion. We mentioned the weather. It is not nearly as frightful as what they thought it was going to be when the week started. There was talk about the possibility of severe weather in the entire state of Oklahoma, and especially in the north central part of Oklahoma, with the possibilities of thunderstorms and tornadoes. That is not going to happen. Still about a 70-80% chance of rainfall here tonight. But Chad, it really hadn't been heavy. It's just been a nasty mist if you got to be out in the middle of it.
You got it. Just cold, just cool and cold. But hey, this is playoff football. I mean, it's you get into November in Oklahoma and heading into December, just days away, a couple of days away. But it's here, and the weather is like this this time of year. So you better prepare for it.
We checked the Mesonet a little while ago. They've had about a quarter of an inch of rain here in Pawnee over the last 48 hours or so. One more quick timeout. We come back. Kickoff is coming up. Mangum, Pawnee, Classic Hits, 97.7, OK Sports. TV.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartzview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartzview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
Chad Fox, before we get underway, got to say hi and thank you to Jackie Young. She's the athletic director here at Pawnee.
Yes, sir.
And she took good care of us. When I called her on Monday and said, hey, listen, we're coming from Mangum to do the ball game on radio and on screen. Will my broadcast position be covered? And she paused and said, it will be. And then earlier today, she sent a text and said, hey, listen, we're going to put you inside. Don't need to worry about it. And so we are inside. It's cool. But, hey, you know what? It is football weather. It's supposed to be cool, right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
All right, Mangum's set to kick it off, and they will do so with Jackson Warner, who has towed the line all season long for them. 48 minutes away from somebody advancing to the semifinals of the state Class A football tournament. In the opening kick by Jackson Warner. Out no man's land, fielded back at the 15-yard line to the near side here. And Trevor Mitchell to the outside, out to the near side, 40, makes a move, has the 40-yard line, finally driven down there. How about Trevor Mitchell? Far side, near side. Nice return by Mitchell. Great field position for the Bears to begin the ball game.
Yeah, nice cut. Come back over to the right side of the field, almost to midfield. 45, first down for the Pawnee Black Bears.
Well, and he didn't. The little tippy toe that he did there keeps his feet underneath him. If you start going long strides, you're going to get yourself into trouble.
Let's watch here tonight, Michael. See how that's weather in the field affect that.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Bears. They will go to work at their own 45-yard line, and they just run a simple, tight formation. It looks like they're going to run the football all night long. They'll go back to the guy who returned the kickoff down to the 45. This one to the 47. Trevor Mitchell, a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. In on the stop for Mangum, J.T. Strom.
Yeah, the formation, as you said, very tight. I mean, we're talking right all 11 guys in there on the line and close and the backfield. And so you're right. They're going to mix it up with different handoffs and cutbacks. We'll see how the Mangum defense does.
But if you're in the secondary out on the edge, you got to be careful not to let anybody get behind you. 2nd down, we'll call it about 7.5. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. 25, 20 feet, 10, 5, no flags, touchdown. Early 6 lead, right middle of the field. Let's catch the run from about 53 yards away, and with not even a minute gone by, 11:04 left in the first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, nice play. That left side of the line opened up a big hole, and just like that, he scooted past the secondary and in with the score.
And again, when you have that tight formation offensively, you go tight defensively, somebody gets behind you, and it's Katie bar the door time. So the first score for the Bears, they lead at 6-0 and apparently going to go for 2 here. And the quarterback slot is Wiley Craig. And they'll go to the tailback and into the end zone. That's just Road Grader University right there. 2-point conversion is good for Blake's schedule. And with 11:04 left in the first quarter of play, 8-0. Pawnee on top. Mangum to get the ball. Classic is 97.7.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. Sure. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, as Mike Tyson once said, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Pawnee has punched Mangum in the mouth. Let's see how they respond here. 11:04 left in the first quarter of play. 2-play drive for the Bears. They go 55 yards on those 2 plays, and they lead at 8-0. Stormy Morey says, go Tigers. Donna Williams-Terry is watching. Barbara Jenkins says, hey, let's go Fudd. Also, tell Alyssa Dreyer, her mom says hi. That's from Brenda. kick here on the near side. Coming up, Bryson Williams. He'll get it on the hop at the 15. Looks to the near side. Goes back to the far side 20. Still on his feet. And he'll pitter-patter back to about the 24-yard line. That'll bring in from there. So short return for the Tigers. David and Sarah Dillahunty. Go Tigers. Beat these Bears. Trying to work them over. Summer Sullivan. Go Tigers. Wendy Freeman Stover supporting my Mangum Tigers from Dallas, America. So 1st and 10 for Mangum as they go to work at their own 24-yard line, down by a score of 8-0. Actually marked him at the 25. Shotgun formation now. Hands it off to Bernal, and boy, Quan gets hammered in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, good penetration, too. They got some big guys on the offensive and defensive line. Pawnee Black Bears, a couple of seniors, a big sophomore in there, too, and some meat going to have to be moved up front for the Mangum offense.
Well, that is a part of the field that is really shoot up. Quick pass out across the way. He gone. Touchdown down the far side. Penalty warning, but the little pin catch. Yep. Fisher Webb out in the flat. He'll go the distance. We've got flags all over the place. And we got a penalty flag here on the near side that probably is going to be a sideline warning. And then we've got one back here at about the 45 or so. So Fisher Webb made the catch, went the distance, and scored the touchdown. And the sideline is full. There is a penalty across the way. Fisher stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Good play, though. Good start for the Mangum Tigers.
So a pitch and catch from the 23 to the 45, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10 now for Mangum. Down 8-0. Shotgun formation, man in motion. That'll be Sawyer Webb. They'll take the handoff, and here comes Colton Laughlin to get it maybe a yard out to the 46. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. In on the stop for this group from Pawnee, Zach Buchanan. Buchanan, one of those seniors that you heard Mr. Fox talk about. Mangum Golden Age Apartments, our first quarter sponsor on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Upstairs, Laughlin, pass comes up short. That one came out of his hand, and slipped or mud on that. And had a couple of wide receivers in the position to make the catch. Dalen Stacy along with Sawyer Webb, but neither could make the catch. It'll be 3rd down and about 9. That was Fisher Webb, not Sawyer Webb. 9:42 left in the first quarter of play. 6-0. And we'll get movement in 5 free yards there. And it's coming across the line of scrimmage prior to the snap was Zach Buchanan.
A little bit of internet issue here, Michael. We're cutting down a little bit. We'll work on that. Had some folks mention that, and also on the radio. But in a corner of the world where Verizon not the best, but we'll work on that. Have some backup options, but bear with us if it happens to sputter a little bit here online.
Well, sputtering is the word, I guess. There they called movement on Mangum instead of against Pawnee. How about that?
Yep.
So they'll mark off the 5 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and long now for Mangum. Down 8-0. Line to make for a 1st down, the 45-yard line of Pawnee. Laughlin with time. Going to go deep, near side, looking for Bryson, and the pass over the head of Williams. Complete. Penalty flag go fly. Bryson was grabbing on to Chad Mitchell to keep him from going and catching that football and intercepting it. You would think probably Pawnee would decline the penalty and make Mangum punt it away. I like the play by Williams. Bryson knew he wasn't going to catch the football. He was going to make sure that the defender didn't catch the football either.
Yep, passed a little bit long there by Laughlin, but you're right. They're going to call offensive pass interference.
Are you going to accept it?
No. Yep, 4th. You scored on 2 plays before. Get the ball back, right?
All right, by the way, Justin O'Neill, one of those that has done work for us, wants to know where the score is. You got that?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, man. All right, so they'll punt the football away, Mangum will, on 4th and long. High snap. Laughlin will go get it. Rugby-style kick on the far side, and it will sail out of bounds. They're going to get good field position for Pawnee. The Bears going to take over on their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They lead it by a score of 8-0. So that was part of that internet thing you were talking about a moment ago. All right. Okay.
We'll
9:27 left in the first quarter of play, and it's an 8-0 lead for Pawnee. Bears go to work for the second time here this evening on the offensive side of the football. And again, as I look through the camera, I don't know if the camera really is doing justice to how chewed up the football field is here. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would. It is definitely chewed up.
1st and 10 now, that tight formation, handed off to the tailback, and just a slug of people now coming across the 40 out to about the 42-yard line.
Student body right, student body left, Michael. I mean, I tell you what, they get 11 guys, one guy behind there. You got to try to find him. Bunch of black jerseys, and got to get the ball carrier down.
But good job by Mitchell on the carry. I mean, so he just kept pushing the ball forward and picked up positive yardage. Down in 5. Again, tight formation, little inside hand.
I will pass it.
Whether or not as frank game between Dallas and New England, up in New England about 10 days ago, but it's again is the 35 of Pawnee. Line of scrimmage is the Mangum 40. Laughlin again wants to throw, going to go upstairs, has a man, and the pass going to be picked off as it was underthrown. Back the other way comes the Pawnee Black Bear, and that's that Mitchell kid. He's got the 45 and across the 50. Down at the 48-yard line now of Mangum. So a great job by Trevor Mitchell, as it looked like the receiver had gotten behind Mitchell, but the ball was underthrown, and the interception and return by Trevor Mitchell to the 49-yard line of Mangum. So the Tigers making a little movement there, but then the turnover gives it back to the Bears. 3:07 left in the first. Pawnee's on top, 14-0. So 1st and 10 now.
How much time we have here? 3:07. Here we go.
From the 49-yard line of Mangum. And keeping it on his own will be Schedule, and he'll take it inside the 46 down to about the 46.5-yard line. We're on the 47, 48-yard line here in the press box. Colton Laughlin in on the stop. And before the night is over, it's going to be one of those things that a lot of the Mangum kids will just have to recognize by body type because the numbers are disappearing. Laughlin looks like he could be a candidate for the Peanuts play, and he would give the role as Pigpen. Wah, wah, wah. 2nd down and about 6. Schedule going to hand it off this time to Mitchell, and better job of tackling that time by Mangum.
Defense.
Coming on the backside that time, Christian Travanka. Travanka slowed him down, and then we see Elijah Bernal in there along with Leighton Ketchum, and also in on the stop, Dalen Stacy.
Biggest play of the game right here,
Yep,
Michael.
Sure is. 3rd down and about 5.5 or 6. But again, if I'm Pawnee, I don't know that I'm not looking at 4-down territory.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
and they're not going to throw it. They're going to run the ball. Why not? They're getting big chunks every time.
First quarter being brought to you by Mangum Golden Age Apartments. 3rd down and about 6. Inside handoff. That's the other Mitchell. He'll pick up the first down to about the 35-yard line. And a touchdown-saving tackle there. Turned in by Colton Laughlin. Well, if it's not Trevor Mitchell, then it's Chad Mitchell. And those two are hard runners getting it done. I told you when we came into town, you could just, you had a feel that this Pawnee bunch was just a bunch of tough kids that come out and play football, and there's not a lot of fancy or panache to them. They just come right at you, and that's what they've done here in this first quarter. Clock running, 2:20 left in the first period. Mangum trailing 14-0. Schedule going to keep it himself, and just a pile of bodies in front of him, and he trips over them. Down at the bottom of the pile for Mangum. Getting credit for the tackle was Dalen Stacy. Yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. The officials doing a good job of changing out the football as many plays as they can so the kids can get them cleaned up on the sidelines. And again, they are at that part of the field that is just absolutely chewed up. It looks like somebody been playing backyard football there all season long. 2nd down and 9. And a little inside handoff to Mitchell. He'll get to the outside, and it's finally out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Mitchell with a first down carry, tracked down finally by Blake Shelby, or not Blake Shelby, but by Brody Shelby. But another first down going to be picked up by Pawnee. Minute 35 left in the first quarter. We talked about it, boy. Everything is tight inside. There can't be 7-8 yards between one end of the line and the other for Pawnee, but when they break it to the outside, you're looking for some trouble there. First down and 10 now. Scheduled from the shotgun formation. Hand it off to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets stopped at about the 15. No, he's still on his feet. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. My goodness. How about that? Trevor Mitchell. It looked like, for all intents and purposes, Mitchell was going to be knocked down after about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and Trevor Mitchell just kept right on running and said, "Not so fast, Mr. Announcer," and scores, and he'll make it a 20-0 ball game with a minute 25 left in the first quarter of play. Wow. So Mitchell and company just running roughshod right now through Mangum. 2-point conversion here, scheduled in the backfield by himself. He'll hand it off to the other Mitchell with a convoy of blockers out in front of him, but ain't going to get into the end zone. Good job there by Mangum on the defensive end. They trail, though, 20-0. Minute 25 left in the first. Being brought to you by Golden Age Apartments. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Minute 25 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum trailing 20-0, and have gotten a couple of opportunities offensively, but then got into penalty situations and turned the ball over, and Pawnee has simply run up and down the field in this first quarter of play. Wobbly kick, and it will be fielded at the 30-yard line by Elijah Bernal. 1st and 10 for Mangum from there. So Mangum trailing here in this first quarter of play, trying desperately to get some offense going. Again, most of this first quarter has been played from about the 45-yard line of Mangum in, and you can see it. I mean, that field has been punished in the early going. 1st and 10, Mangum from the 30. Laughlin, pistol formation. Colton taking his time, trying to draw a Pawnee offside. Not going to get it done, so they'll change the play now. Send Ketchup in motion to the far side. Little toss out in the flat, caught by Webb. Fisher makes a move and picks up about 3-4 yards on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Fisher Webb with a catch of 4 yards. So again, Mangum having some success throwing the football around. Split out here on the near side. Bryson Williams in the slot. Leighton Ketchum. Laughlin wants to throw. Time. Gets pounded as he lets go of it. And the pass going to be incomplete. Well, I tell you what, Laughlin, well, he did make the catch, didn't he? At the line, yeah, this right at the line of scrimmage. Dalen Stacy made the catch. He'll pick up about a yard. Well, I tell you what, Colton Laughlin really got hammered when he let go of that football. He was looking at one of his linemen and said, hey, man, you got to give me a little help. I got to have a little bit more time than that. So to bring up a third down now. Third down and about 6, and now we get an official's timeout. Not sure what this is about here. 48 seconds left in this first quarter of play. I'm going to reset the ball now. Hello, Dana Went, watching the broadcast. So here we go. Third down and about 6.5. Laughlin from the shotgun, empty backfield. Pressure, throws across the middle. Pass is caught by Webb. Makes a move at the 45 and is down at about the 41-yard line of Pawnee. So Fisher Webb, his second big catch of the night. And that's a big first down for Mangum as they will move the sticks. Oh, by the way, almost simultaneously, the rain starts to fall. Bill. Okay, you did restart it? Yeah, I got you. Bill Coffin, in fact, is watching. Hi, Bill. Good to have you alongside, buddy. Bobby Harper. Tigers better buckle down. Yeah, I think so. So 1st and 10 now for Mangum. Inside handoff here, and doesn't anybody. As Leighton Ketchum still running, and I think Ketchum thought that he was tackled on top of a Pawnee player. He got up and started running again. The official said, not so fast. Come on back, my friend. Oh, they did. They did it well. Wow, heads-up play there by Leighton. Boy, I tell you what. It appeared, we're going to get a little discussion here. It appeared, and I'm with the guys in the press box, it looked like they said Leighton Ketchum had gone down, but they gave him the positive yardage. So that'll be the final play of quarter number 1, which has been brought to you by our good friends at Mangum Golden Age Apartments. Period number 2 coming up. Mangum trailing 20-0. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
All right, second quarter about to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7. And again, rain falling a little bit heavier than it has most of the afternoon and evening. And Mangum going on a part of the field that had not been chewed up at the end of that first quarter of play. Now they're back into the mud pit. And in fact, they're trying to dig mud out of the face mask right now of Fisher Webb. Second down and about 6 for Mangum. They trail 20-0. Laughlin from the pistol. Fakes the handoff to Bailey. Drops back, gets pressured. He'll get sacked all the way back at the 48-yard line. And there was just no opportunity there for Colton Laughlin. Wiley Craig had simply pinned his ears and took out after the quarterback. Got some help as well from Zach Buchanan. So a big loss on the play. Brings up a third down and about 14. Line of scrimmage is the 45-yard line. The line to make the 31. Fisher Webb here on the near side. Bernal in the backfield. That's Elijah. He'll come into motion on the near side. Colton wants to throw. Has time. Fires across the middle. And the pass is caught. Oh, what a catch there. That's Dalen Stacy instead. Dalen Stacy with a great catch across the middle. And that'll be a first down. How about the laser that was delivered there by Colton Laughlin? Payson Jenkins slow to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jenkins, the center, got thumped that time. 1st and 10 at the 27. Laughlin from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the far side. That's Williams, Ketchum, and Sawyer Webb up top. Or Fisher Webb, rather. Throw over the middle. He's got Ketchum, and Leighton didn't hold on to the football. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Ketchum furious with himself. That ball sailed just a little bit, but it's one that Ketchum normally makes. Second down and 10. We're in period number 2. 10:52 left here in the first half. and it's a 20-0 lead for Pawnee. Come in with another big lineman. Batoha has come in for Mangum. Again, Laughlin wants to throw across the middle, has Webb, and the pass is too tall, incomplete. Fisher-Webb about a step behind that one. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Obviously, 4-down territory for Mangum, trailing 20-0. Now we've gone back to a bit of a mist, but it is wet. Whether it's a little bit of heavier rainfall or just that mist, it's wet. 3rd down and 10. Bailey in the backfield, and it's Quan. He'll look his way, throw, pass, caught near side. A little move inside, and inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line will go Bryson Williams, and he'll be short of a first down by about a yard, I believe. And that'll bring up a 4th down, less than a yard. So they will switch out the footballs and bring up a 4th down and a yard. Mangum trailing 20-0, 10-15 left in the first half. Laughlin from the shotgun comes right side, and he won't get there. Colton Laughlin tried to go to the right side and ran into a big old body. In on the stop there. Looked like Colton Brandon made the play, and getting it on downs will be Pawnee. So the Black Bears will get it for the 3rd time tonight. First time in the second quarter, leading 20-0 with 10:08 left in this first half of play. So Mangum showing some signs of life on the offensive side of the football, moving things a bit. But now they're going to have to play a little bit of defense. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Pawnee, and they have simply run it down the throats of Mangum in the first half. Like schedule from the quarterback slot. Single back look, and next to him it will be Trevor Mitchell. Mitchell carries it, pushes the pile across the 25 and to about the 26-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play. That'll set up a 2nd down and 5.
Number 22, Trevor Mitchell.
Trevor Mitchell has done it all here tonight, carrying the football and intercepting it on the defensive side. Dalen Stacy was in on that stop for Mangum. Got some help as well from Elijah Bernal. The 2 linebackers making the play. Big guys up front haven't had an opportunity to make a whole lot of tackles. They've had the opportunity. They can't corral the backs running through their arm tackles. 2nd down and 5. That's the back judge of the play clock, and he starts counting it down, and Pawnee will snap it. And here on the near side, across the 50 to the 45, still on his feet and shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Will go Blake Schedule, but this one is coming back. Got a couple of penalty flags, one at the 20 and one at the 30-yard line. So we'll get either a hold or block in the back of the play, no doubt. So this one coming back, 9:13 left in this first half of play. Mangum trailing 20-0, and that may be the best defensive play of the night for the Tigers, to be honest with you, because Pawnee has just not been stopped. Keep calling it Road Grader University, but that's just what it's like. You just get out on a county road, put the road grader down, and just start pushing everything. Illegal shift called against Pawnee. Personal foul face mask called on Mangum. They'll offset. Wow. So a break there for the Bears as those plays will offset, and it'll be 2nd down again. Somebody moving a little early for Pawnee on that play, and then the face mask called against Mangum. And again, for those of you watching on OKSports.tv or on our Facebook Live page, Christian Travanka right there on the end and wearing number 50 on his jersey. You can just barely tell that. I mean, it is that muddy out there. Colton Laughlin, his number covered up as well, back in the safety position. So 2nd down and 5. See if Mangum can do something here defensively, trailing 20-0. Schedule, inside a handoff to Mitchell, and Trevor that time going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Better job of holding on that time by Leighton Ketchum. And also in on the stop for Mangum, the big square body there of J.T. Schrum. So really no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and a long 4, short 5 for Pawnee. 8:45 left in the first half of play. Let's see if they go to the air here. Split a wide receiver out on the near side. That'll be Chad Mitchell. Mitchell, a little one-on-one coverage as he's matched up with Bryson Williams. They'll roll it that way, and breaking the tackle, picking up the first down of Morris Ketchel as he's finally run out of bounds and about the 45-yard line. So an opportunity for Mangum to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage The ankle tackle didn't work, and Schedule coming down the near sideline picks up the first down all the way to the 45. And Bryson Williams made the stop for Mangum, but not before the first down is picked up. 8:24 left here in this first half of play. And Pawnee keeps moving the sticks. And they just keep rumbling down the field. You look down there, and they may get there eventually, but from the 10-yard line in, you can tell where they were running their wind sprints. It's almost a straight line from the 10-yard line into the goal line. 1st and 10 here from the Mangum 45. Again, that tight formation. Fake the handoff. Schedule going to keep it himself, breaking tackles, and is spun down inside the 40 at about the 39-yard line. Christian Travanka in on this stop. Leighton Ketchum helping out as well. But again, positive yardage there, a little over 5 on the carry. That'll bring up a second down in about 4.5. Mangum yet to be able to stop this group from Pawnee. And chewing up yardage, chewing up time as well. 7:55 left in the first half of play. So here we go from the shotgun formation. Blake Schedule inside handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell patient, gets inside the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. He'll get pounded, and we'll get a late penalty flag as well. Leighton Ketchum in on this stop, along with Blake Shelby. And let's see what the penalty is going to be here. It's at about the 36-yard line. Let's see who they're talking to on the captains. Carry of the ball would give Pawnee a first down as the play ended at the 31.5. Again, still a discussion going on with the officials now. Pawnee beginning to move back. White hat will tell us personal foul against the Bears. And the official acted like maybe a punch was thrown. So they will mark off the yardage. Let's see how far they take it back. And they're going to mark it all the way back to the 49.5-yard line of Mangum. So they'll replay second down. Ball at the 49.5. Line to make for a first down is the 35. So it'll be second down in about 15.5. They'll wind the clock now. 7:35 left in the first half of play. Pawnee on top 20-0. Schedule now. See if he goes airborne. Nope, going to hand it off instead of Mitchell. Trevor tries to turn the corner, and he does. Picks up 40, 35, still on his feet. Makes a move and gets the first down, and finally is knocked out of bounds right at the 29-yard line. I'll tell you what, elusive would be an understatement to describe Trevor Mitchell. I do see penalty flags on the field again, though. One setting at about the 30-yard line. Schedule again picking up, or rather Mitchell picking up the first down, but a holding penalty to be called against the Bears. So another holding penalty against Pawnee, and it helps Mangum at least for the moment. They'll mark it off for the point of infraction, which was right at the 30-yard line. Take it out just outside the 40, and they'll replay second down. How about that? So the ball setting at the 40.5-yard line. Line to make the 35. Clock continuing to roll here in this first half. And they've stopped it now after the penalty. So 7:12 left in the first half of play. It's the only thing that's stopped is the clock. Pawnee certainly hasn't on the offensive side. 3 touches, 3 touchdowns. They lead 20-0. Schedule going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field, breaking tackles, and he's headed to the house. Touchdown, no flags this time for Schedule. Blake will score from 41 yards away. And just like that, Pawnee now on top, 26-0. And it has been all Pawnee here in this first half. And again, none of it coming through the air. So a 2-point conversion now for the Bears. They lead 26-0. Check the clock. 7:02 left here in the first half of play. 26-0, and let's see. They'll go again. They won't try to kick it. Schedule from the shotgun. He runs it to the outside, cuts it back to the inside. He's in for the 2-point conversion. So with 7:02 left in the first half of play, Pawnee now on top, 28-0 over Mangum. 28 for the Black Bears, nothing for the Tigers. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
7:02 left in the first half of play. Mangum trailing 28-0 as Pawnee has touched the football 4 times and they have yet to be stopped. Apparently we've got our cell phone issues taken care of as well, as Chad Fox has been working feverishly on that. Yes, he still has the microphone. I didn't take it away from him.
Well, everyone back home, too, thank you. We've had Dean and Shelley and everybody. Communication, that's the key.
Lucas Sucker will kick it off, and ball going to bounce at the 15, picked up on the far side by Bryston Williams. Williams weaves his way through traffic across the 25 out to about the 26, and he'll get thumped right there. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Mangum, as they'll go to work from their own 26-yard line, trailing here 28-0.
Michael, talking to you on the way up here. We talked about the weather. Obviously, that was the same as it was back home. But this is just ideal for Pawnee, a team that does not throw the football, and they just run it and pound it, as you've been talking about all night long. And Laughlin's been smacked around a little bit. He's made some big throws, but nothing to show for it. So let's see if the Tigers can get a drive going here.
Now they go 1st and 10 now from their own 30. Colton wants to throw, does, pass, caught, far side Williams. Bryston makes a move, spins, 40, 45, down the far sideline, and is finally out of bounds near the midfield stripe. Nice move there by Bryston Williams. And again, you're going to go to that passing game. Maybe that short thing is the feature that you want to go to at this point for Sam Powers and company. They marked him out at the 48, 1st and 10 there.
Yep, get the ball out in your playmakers' hands and let them get after it and get down the field. Mangum needs some momentum here going into the halftime.
Yeah, they may touch the ball twice before the half comes to an end. Pass out in the flat, too tall. Boy, he had Fisher Webb wide open.
Give him a helmet, didn't he? Didn't it?
Yeah, hand helmet maybe. Chad Mitchell was on the coverage, but it was soft coverage, and boy, Fisher had all kinds of room. And again, with all that mud and muck and everything on his body, and the fact that the ball is wet, muddy, and mucky, maybe a little bit difficult to get a good grip on it there.
I'm sure,
for Colton Laughlin. 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line of Pawnee. Mangum trailing 28-0, desperate to get on the board. There's a throw across the middle and incomplete. He had Webb out in front of everybody, but again, because of the conditions and the grip that Colton able to get on the ball, he couldn't fire that fastball across the middle. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Got some pressure late as well.
Yeah, as soon as they're seeing Laughlin back to pass, Michael, they are sending everybody. Linebackers, no hesitation. They're getting after him.
Yeah, you're right. There's no respect for the run right now. And boy, you got a draw play, maybe something in your book right now. Maybe you pull that out. 3rd down and about 10. Colton trying to get a cheap 5 there by getting Pawnee to jump into the neutral zone. They won't bite. Now Laughlin will snap it, throw, fire, pass, get it out of the hands, and that one was dropped by Bryston Williams. And I don't know that was a case of the conditions costing the football not to be caught. I think Bryston looking upfield trying to make a move before he made the catch.
I think you're right. He had plenty of room there to spin around and hopefully get the 1st down, but not to be. 4th and long.
6:27 left here in the first half of play. And, boy, I tell you what, 28-0. Pawnee on top, and Mangum has to go for it here. 4th down and 10. Laughlin from the shotgun with time. The throw across the middle. Pass is incomplete. Unable to hang on to it was Fisher Webb. Meantime, down the far sideline. Well, that was an incomplete pass. Sawyer Webb was actually wide open down the far sideline, and you could just see him. He just bouncing up and down going, golly, I wish you could have seen me. I'm all by myself.
We are way up high at Laughlin. He's got some of that Oklahoma mud in his grill.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get that ball out through that. So
body all around him as well. I mean, not finding Colton, and Sawyer's right. I mean, you know, I'm out here, but you didn't see me. He's not the biggest of targets anyhow.
That formation is so tight.
Oh, it is. It's unbelievable.
Right there.
First and 10 now inside Mangum territory. They'll go to the tailback, and this time Chad Mitchell maybe ekes out a yard. Good tackle coming down the line of scrimmage there by Quan Bailey. Bailey flattening out and making the play. And they'll give him a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Clock running here in this first half. 6 minutes left in the first half. Again, Mangum trying to get a stop. And by the way, thanks to all the folks at home letting Chad know the engineering work that he had to do. You got to earn that cow he ate. 2nd down and 9, and now Mangum going to go into the neutral zone. And that'll cost him 5 yards there.
So you're saying I'm not a vegan?
Corbin McGill got in there early. No, you're not, sir. You are not. And I got to tell you, when they brought Chad's plate, I was like, where's the plate holding up the steak? My goodness. And it wasn't the biggest baked potato you got, which was a good thing. Otherwise, the plate would have been able to hold both pieces of food. So the 5-yard mark-off makes it 2nd down and 3. Clicks, go by there and eat. You get a chance. You're in Pawnee.
That's right.
Hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell will tackle himself. And, boy, that's the first time we really see the effects of the field. Mitchell tried to plant that outside foot and turn it upfield. And somehow he was able to scramble down to the 40. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard and a half from there. Clock shows 5:01 left in the first half. But he really spun out that time. And, again, you just cannot get wide. Your cleats have got to stay underneath your shoulder pads, or you get wide like that, and you are going to take a tumble. So 3rd down and about a yard. Everybody tight for Pawnee. Everybody tight for Mangum. Who's got the will? That'll be scheduled right up the middle. He'll pick up the first down and more. Scheduled all the way down to the 32-yard line. And you almost get the idea that the interior linemen and the linebackers don't know who has the football.
I was thinking that a moment ago with the mud, the dark football. We're playing here at night. They got black jerseys, all black uniforms. I tell you what, you can't find who has the bowl. But their line is so good, so big, and like you said, you talked about it all night long. It is definitely road grader. There is no need to throw the football if you're Pawnee here tonight.
They lead 28-0 here in this first half of play, down to 4:20 left in the second frame. And again, we talked about ball security at the top. Boy, I tell you what, if you're Mangum, you'd really like to see a pigskin on the ground right about now. 1st down and 10. Oh. There it is, and there's the recovery. How about that? Yeah, sometimes it happens. And Blake Shelby, who had a huge week last week, as he came up with 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery in that victory last week, gets a fumble recovery here. So the turnover going to give the football back to Mangum.
Had to have it, Michael.
Well, they did, yeah.
Any chance at all, you have to have it and get something going. Maybe you slip a tackle here and get something on the board.
Leighton Ketchum in the slot. Sawyer Webb here on the near side. 1st and 10 for Mangum. Pistol formation, Laughlin wants to throw. Does. Goes upstairs, and Fisher quit running on the route. I don't know why. Webb stopped at the 40. The ball wound up at about the 27. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. So some miscommunication there for Mangum between Fisher Webb and Colton Laughlin. Sawyer Webb in the backfield. He's the guy with the clean uniform. Laughlin's the guy you can't tell's wearing a uniform. From that pistol formation, Colton, 2nd down and 10. Exclusively throwing now. Pump fake, throws. Nope. Pass going to one hop. And Sawyer Webb, got to be careful there. Ooh, yep, he got it. Doggone it. Can't let your emotions get the better of you right now, and Fisher just did. One hop the pass and then slammed the football down, and that may work in the National Football League, but not here. So that's a dead ball foul on top of everything else. Unsportsmanlike conduct, dead ball foul on Mangum.
Definitely frustration. Definitely a frustration for Mangum. And I don't blame him, but you're not out of this yet, but you got to keep things going forward, not backwards.
So that'll take the football all the way down to the
good night
20-yard line.
Right,
Line to make for first downs the 45. And as I said, that's a dead ball foul, so this is third down. Laughlin, big-time pressure, throws, pass caught, middle of the field. Bryson Williams, a little pitter-patter, got the first down, looks for a block.
Big block.
35, 40, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, no flags, and Mangum is on the board. How about that?
Had to have it. There is no flags, right? Or we...
yeah.
There is
Shot
a flag.
Block. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my
wow. Wow. Scanning the field. Couldn't find one out there in the Coloman that is here. And it comes all the way back. My goodness. I got to tell you, my day early this morning, my regular job, my child welfare job.
Foreshadowing? Or what
that I'm supposed to have the day off from today. I was getting way too many phone calls. I looked at Deanne and I said, I hope this isn't how the rest of the day is going to go. Guess what? It has.
What a play, though. I mean, just everything worked out except the chop block.
Except the chop block. You know.
It was a good block. Got help. Got down the line. Speed, touchdown. But
And again, what happens there is that lineman engages the guy across from him, and then somebody comes and takes the knees out, and literally it was taking people's knees out. So timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. They trailed 28-0, 3:37 left of the first half of play. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication, therapy, management, and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, here we go. Third down and forever. Line to make the 45-yard line.
And you're at the what?
10.
All right, there you go.
That's just 3rd and 35. You've got those in your playbook, don't you? Laughlin from the shotgun formation. 3rd down, 35. Mangum trailing 28-0. Colton from his own end zone skips through, fires on the run, and his pass is too tall, incomplete.
Good defense that time. They were in position, double covered. Laughlin looked like he had a lane to run, but with that much yardage to have to gain, attempted the pass, just could not connect. 4th and forever.
Yeah, I like his decision-making because he's not going to rip off 35 yards there, so.
Rain got heavy a moment ago there, Michael. Started to come down. That's not going to help the
throwing
game for Mangum.
Colton going to have to punt from his own end line on 4th and 35. No pressure, rugby kick. Gets it away here on the near side. And the ball going to hit at 45 and spin dead at about the 49-yard line. So Pawnee will get great position. Leading here 28-0 late in the first half. David and Sarah Dillahunty said, there have been some big comebacks this season. We need to get one right now.
You got it. You guys have ever seen a kneel down at the end of the game? Well, that's how the Pawnee offense is set up. It is just everything. All 11 guys are right there within a few yards of each other. And like Michael's been talking about, road grader, it's tough to find the football, and it's been very effective tonight.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 49-yard line of Mangum. Pawnee has scored every time they've handed the football, and they'll pick up positive yardage here down inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. On the carry here is Wiley Craig, and it is really getting slick out there. I saw one of the Mangum players just go tea kettle over butt and fall right down on their backside. And you're right, that mist has gotten a little bit thicker. The umbrella's now beginning to pop out. Gain of 7, nearly 8 on the play. 2nd down and short for Pawnee. Again, they'll hand it off to the man who had it just a moment ago. Another 1st down carry. As running hard is Wiley Craig. And Craig will pick up the 1st down. Tell you one thing that I like's going on here tonight is great sportsmanship on both sides of the field. Kids helping one another up, get off the field, and there's not even any wolfing or talking going on. And personal, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty earlier on Mangum was a frustration deal. It wasn't a cheap shot or anything else. But boy, look at the three big uglies up front for Mangum. Their uniforms are absolutely covered in mud. And when it's on your backside, that's not a good indication. Ball on the ground again. Going to be picked up by the quarterback in a busted play. On his feet inside his 20, all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Will go Blake Schedule. Finally tackled by Colton Laughlin. Schedule nearly had himself another touchdown there.
Schedule only a junior, and a nice stiff arm there to get some extra yards.
Yeah, no kidding.
Slip sliding and getting right through that Mangum defense, and big gain, and they are knocking on the door again.
Marked him down at the 16-yard line. First and 10 from there. Clock shows 2:02 and running in the first half of play. Mangum got a big turnover a moment ago. And ball on the ground a moment ago. Again, couldn't recover that one. Let's see if they can get another break here late in this first half and keep Pawnee off the board. Schedule going to keep it himself inside the 10, dragging people down to about the 6-yard line, near a first down, and now a penalty flag will fly. And now the emotions beginning to spill over for Mangum. Laughlin in on the stop. That may have been one of those big uglies that almost impossible to identify, getting that penalty there. Yep. Unsportsmanlike penalty called against Mangum, so we'll move it from about the 6-yard line down to about the 3. It'll be first and goal from there. And the offending party for Mangum going to leave the field by Coach Powers. He's going to plead his case to Coach Powers. I think Coach Powers is going to say, stop right there, son. I don't want to hear it. So first and goal, they'll mark it just outside the 2-yard line. Pawnee trying to add to their 28-0 lead. 1:34 left in the half. Schedule, inside handoff, and trying to drag people into the end zone. Will go Wiley Craig. Craig doesn't make it. Elijah Bernal in on the stop for Mangum. Got some help as well from Shelby, and we'll get a penalty flag on the play as well.
Number 7.
See what the call is here. Holding going to be called on Pawnee. So a bit of a break there from Mangum. Need to take advantage of it late in this first half of play. Minute 23 remaining. Boy, you're looking for any kind of victory right now. So they'll take the football out to the 11-yard line. Still going to be first and goal from there. This play coming in from the sidelines, Blake Schedule. And you got 3 or 4 guys that just don't get anywhere outside the tackle box. They just simply get behind those big, huge linemen and just push forward. Just about tackle anybody in a uniform, and they don't tackle well there. Is taking the ball inside the 5 down to about the 4. Will be Chad Mitchell. So Mitchell on the carry. Elijah Bernal in on the stop for Mangum. Going to be second down now and goal. Second goal from about the 4. As the clock continues to roll here, inside of a minute, down at 50 seconds. And they mark him down at the 5. It'll be second and goal from there. Schedule from the shotgun. Going to hand it off, and Mitchell will get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Good job that time by Mangum to wrap up on the inside. As Trevor Mitchell had nowhere to go there. Timeout going to be taken by Pawnee. We take one as well. 32 seconds left in the half. It'll be third and goal when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
So let's set the stage for you now. 32 seconds left in the first half of play. Third down and goal from about the 4-yard line from Pawnee. As they're on top 28-0. Mangum trying to keep him out of the end zone. We'll say hi to Marty Rooks Lane, who is watching tonight. Going to have you alongside. Amanda Augustine says the Bears sure are clean compared to our Tigers. Well, it may have something to do with those black uniforms, Amanda. I'm just saying. So here we go. 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Let's see what they decide to do. And again, Schedule right up the middle, gets a block, and he'll score. So Schedule with the touchdown. And just an impressive performance in his first half by the Black Bears. They'll make it 34-0 with a 2-point conversion on the way and only 28 seconds left in this first half of play. Say hi to Amy, Brett Hayes, Katie Bowen Kearney watching as well. Deanne is watching, taking a break from putting up the tree apparently. 2-point conversion on the way here. Trying to add to the total. They're going to throw the football, and pass is caught for the 2-point conversion. Nice catch there by the big fella, Camden Jones. And with 28 seconds left in the first half of play, it is old Pawnee. They're on top 36-0. Back after this, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Donna Williams-Terry says, didn't Bryson score a touchdown? He did, but there was a penalty on the play. It came back. Fisher Webb had a touchdown earlier in the ball game. It wasn't good either because he stepped out of bounds. Been that kind of night. So here we go. Mangum trailing down 36-0. 28 seconds left in the first half of play. We talked about Bryson Williams. He's got a couple of touchdown returns on kickoffs this season. The doctor would like to order one of those up right now. Williams back. He's on the top of your screen. Far side of the field. Fisher Webb here on the near side. Set to kick the football away. Will be Lucas Tucker. Tucker, end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded by Williams eventually. At about the 15-yard line. Bryson now at the middle of the field. Has the 25-30. Makes a move. Spins his way across the 35. Out to about the 36-yard line. So a nice return for Bryson Williams. It'll be 1st and 10 for this group from Mangum. But there's only 22 seconds left in the first half of play. Bryson Williams runs extreme. He runs like a gazelle. And you can see what this field has done to him because he pitter-patters and running tentatively. And I don't blame him because it is just unbelievable, the footing out there for both ball clubs. And let's give credit to Pawnee. They've adjusted to it better than Mangum has. So 1st and 10, they'll go to work from the 35-yard line. Let's catch him in motion here on the near side. Colton looking that way, wants to throw, does, pass, caught Sawyer Webb, stumbling, and gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line, and that's a shame because Sawyer had all kinds of room out there on the edge. He'll pick up 5 on the play. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum with 14 seconds left in the first half of play, and the Tigers trailing 36-0. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
All right, here we go. Mangum trailing 36-0. What was the movie, The Water Boy? You can do it?
Yes, you can.
Abel Sandler. Mary Pando says, come on, Tigers, you can do it. Go, Tigers. Abel Munoz, don't lose your heart, Tigers. Keep playing. Monty Atwood says, hey, we're supporting the Tigers from down there in the Lone Star State. Shelley Bowman is watching. So here we go. It'll be second down now. Second down at about 5. Man in motion, Fisher Webb. Near side, far side. Laughlin with time now, pressure late, and tries to keep his footing. Does a little do-si-do, and still on his feet, and finally the ball comes out. And, boy, we got a big-time hit that takes place at about the 35-yard line. Ball came out. One of the big uglies came up with a football, and then he got thundered. That was Payson Jenkins. who came up with a loose football and then got peppered. That's the final play of the first half of play. So Payson Jenkins really getting pounded as that first half came to an end, and kind of indicative of the first half for Pawnee. They simply ran over Mangum from the start of the ball game into the intermission. At the half, it's a 36-0 lead. Black Bears of Pawnee out in front of the Mangum Tigers. Halftime being brought to you by Stockman's Bank, and we'll come back to Pawnee after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800. The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
At the half, 36-0, Mangum trailing Pawnee here in Pawnee on a quarterfinal Friday night. I don't want to keep on saying quarterfinal Thursday night, quarterfinal Friday night. I want to say hi to Penny Rosales. She is at the Jackson County Hospital in Altus in the waiting room watching the game. We hope everybody is okay. She says, "Come on, Mangum, you can still do this." Shalonda Dickey is watching. Cecil Cummings says, "Let's go Tigers." Let's see here. Amanda Augustine says, "What about their numbers, though?" I did take the uniforms being black into consideration. She was talking about it. Their uniforms there for the Black Bears to seem awfully clean. Angie Williams-Young is watching, and Donna Williams-Terry says, "Good job, Payson." So we're at the half, and as we mentioned, a 36-0 ball game, and Shane Booth joining us now, the superintendent of schools from Mangum. And have you caught your breath, first of all, because you said the walk up the stairs was a little bit tough?
Yeah, it's kind of like going to Colorado and hiking up a mountain.
I carried 25 pounds of equipment up here. I know exactly what you're talking about. Boy, I tell you what, all due respect to Pawnee, they have really come out and flexed their collective muscles here tonight.
Well, they really have. They're talented, they're big, they're strong, and when you line up foot to foot and just go downhill, and you're able to do that with sheer size and strength, it makes this game a whole lot easier.
Well, it has been, and you're right. I think that's a great way to put it. Offensively, it's seemingly easy for this group from Pawnee and it's almost like, I don't know if you watch the game of rugby, but it kind of reminds me of rugby. The guy gets the ball, and then there's just a pile of people, and suddenly somebody bursts from the outside. I mean, it's been difficult for the Mangum tacklers to try to find out who's just carrying the football.
Right, yeah, you're exactly right. We talked about that down there. It just looks like a big scrum, and it kind of even looks like a rugby field out there. So,
well, it certainly is looking that way right now. You're exactly right about that. 36-0 Mangum. Try to mount a comeback and get themselves into the semifinal ball game coming up next weekend. It'll be a tough hill to climb, no question about it, but we still got 24 minutes of action in front of us. Now, set to tip off on Thursday is the high school basketball season for the Lady Tigers and Tigers, and the tournament at Granite will be the site. Best of the Southwest tournament. Mangum boys have been tabbed as the top seed in that tournament. Mangum girls is the number 3 team in the tournament, and both are scheduled to play on Thursday. How does that all shake out depending on what happens here tonight?
Well, I haven't talked to the coaches or Coach Pennypacker, but as far as I know, they'll go on as scheduled if we don't make a monumental comeback. If we do make a monumental comeback, we're probably still partying at that time, and obviously going to the semifinals. But I'm sure that the OU Baylor game is coming up in the halftime speech, and we'll see. But like I say, the way it looks right now, we'll be playing on Thursday.
How do you, though, as a coach? I mean, what do you tell your kids? You've traveled all this way. You left Mangum at 9:30 this morning. You had all this preparation. You come out and you find yourself on the short end of the scoreboard. How do you motivate your kids in the second half?
There's different ways. I always found the best thing was food. We tell them we're going to go to Walmart and get a loaf of bread and some sandwich meat, unless you guys get with it, and then we're stopping at the rib place. And so, that seemed of all the different things we ever tried, that seemed to work better than any of them. So, who knows?
And at this point, you pull out all the stops. I mean, there's no reason in leaving anything in your tank, because if you do, why? Because the season may come to an end tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. For one team or the other, it's going to come to an end tonight. And, it's unfortunate because it's been such a great season. And but, like I'll tell Coach whenever the season ends, whether it's this week, next week, or the following week, hey, it's a good start. Yeah. And that's what the way I look at it is what we want to do here is building that sustains itself over time, over years. And what we're looking at right now is how do you build this for those 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th graders to be at this place and beyond when they get to this time.
Well, the other thing that comes to mind is the community support that's gotten behind this club. And I know it starts first with Coach. I mean, his idea yesterday of having alumni come to practice. And, I mean, what a great idea that is. And it's just been so much of that has happened this football season. It really began last April when he was named.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what, it's making a commitment to the program. It's making a commitment to the school, to the community as a whole. If you look across the way, our stands are packed. And regardless of the outcome, we're all going to be Tigers come tomorrow. We're not jumping off the bandwagon. In fact, we're here when the season's over, we're going to announce some different things facility-wise that we're going to start working on to enhance our facilities, to get them to where we need them to be, to sustain the program. And we've already got some donations coming that way. So, once, like I say, once we get the season over with and we have time to kind of to breathe, we'll make some announcements towards that.
Well, you mentioned some donations, and obviously this program has caught Mangum by fire. I mean, the playoff fever last week, the sirens ushering in the caravan, and the moms who have worked so diligently and so hard, kind of behind the scenes, although with social media it's not that much behind the scenes, but a great group of parents and business people who've gotten behind all this.
Oh, absolutely. And you can't drive down the streets of Mangum without there being soap on the windows, Go Tigers, lights in the windows, signs up. I mean, it's just all over town. And like you say, that's it's a great start. It's something that the community's been looking forward to. It's something that's been a long time coming. I mean, the late 90s, and basically what we want to do is get to a point where we're doing this every year, where this is what's expected. And I think Coach kind of explained that in a text he put out earlier in the week when it talked about, hey, this is what I came here for. We want everybody in the state to know where Mangum is and what Mangum's about. So, like I said, this is obviously being down like this at halftime is disappointing, but really, there's nothing negative about this season that I can see.
No, not at all. Hey, you talk a little bit, too, about Jim Holloway. Did you ever know Coach Jim Holloway? He was at Altus, he's at Duncan, some other places. One of the things that he always talked to me about, and I spent a lot of time with Coach Holloway over the seasons, was whether you get to that championship game, whether you win that championship game or not, if you're playing in week number 12, week number 13, those kids that are sophomores and juniors, they're getting that much more practice in and getting ready for the coming season. And he talked about how invaluable that was to be able to make deep runs into the playoff every year.
Oh, absolutely. And that's, I got to be on Hendrickson's staff there at Cordell for 5 years, and that's what he talked about there is if you're playing at Thanksgiving, it's been a great year.
Yeah.
It makes, I don't care what happens past that, your goal every year should be to play at Thanksgiving.
So you mentioned Bruce Hendrickson, and we may have had this conversation before, but I'm going to ask it again if we've had the conversation. Were you one of those that helped out with all the chicanery that Bruce had when it came to the postseason? This guy was a magician. I mean, we'd get ready to broadcast the ball game that he was coaching, whether it was at Sealing or Cordell or somewhere else, and the kids would come out in numbers that we didn't recognize.
Well, I was blessed to spend 5 years as his offensive coordinator, and so that just basically meant, being there to support him in whatever he wanted to do. And
exactly.
So yeah, you got some behind the scenes looks at some of that, and. Yeah, there was some gamesmanship, I guess you'd say.
I will never forget they played Shattuck one year at Shattuck, and it may have been the year that Shattuck won the 11-man championship back in '91 maybe. And, the gamesmanship that went on between him and now the name Gerald, Coach Gerald at Shattuck, the gamesmanship that went on between those two. Oh, my goodness. How about the fact that you're doing this now and you don't have a kid out there playing? What's that like for you?
Well, you get to come to the game when the game time starts. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed is, before we were here for the warm-ups, you didn't want to take a chance of getting into traffic delays or anything. So, school was just letting out, and we're over in the visitor stands of the only people there, or whatever. But that's probably the biggest, one of the biggest differences. And I was talking to the Perrys just a little bit ago, and she made mention that, I'm a whole lot more calm tonight than I was last year. So,
well, I was going to say that for folks like you, it's got to be, you get to be more of a fan than a parent fan, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's that's the biggest thing is you can kind of step back and as a superintendent, you've got to separate that family part from the job at times and step back and. When the family part's not there, so to speak, it makes it a lot easier to take that global view on, hey, this is where, things need to go and so forth. So,
now, who did I see last weekend go and do so well? Was it the speech and debate team that did so well?
Yeah, I mean, we've had speech and debates done well. Academic team.
Academic, I think is what I saw, yeah.
I think they were placed up high and at their last meet. And so, yeah, we've just, it doesn't matter if it's that, the band, what it is. We've been able to excel, and that's really what we want to do is we want to be able to do the best that we can, whatever we're doing. And it doesn't matter if it's the athletic field, if it's the classroom, if it's speech and debate, wherever it is. That's what we want to do, and I think that we've kind of set that culture, and that's a testament to the school board and for them coming in and saying, hey, this is what we want. We want to stand above, we want to stand apart, and we want people to realize that, hey, Mangum may be way out in the country, so to speak, but you're going to get a first-rate education at Mangum and have as many opportunities there as you would have anywhere.
Oh, definitely so. Hey, your old team, Tipton, leading Winoka at the half. Class C football, 34-26, down the road over there at Southwestern. Coach White, they started off 0-3. Everybody gave him up for dead.
Well, and that's just exactly what we're talking about trying to do here. That's what we're trying to talk about, instilling here. Obviously, through all those years, there's been more talented teams and less talented teams, but the result's been basically the same. And, when you put that uniform on, you expect to go out and you expect to win. And that's what we want to. That's what we want to build here.
All right, I got to ask you this before you go because I see you've got the Oklahoma State cap. Bedlam tomorrow night over at Stillwater. Cowboys, Sooners. Give me a thought.
Well, I've been a Cowboy fan for years and years and years, and it's kind of bred into you. So, that's. It'll be exciting to watch. I'm hoping that it'll be a good game, but you try not to be overly optimistic, and certainly don't want to base how good a weekend you have over what happens on that game because it's usually not too favorable.
Yeah, a lot of good football tomorrow. It starts with Ohio State and Michigan at 11, Alabama and Auburn at 2:30. I think Wisconsin and Minnesota play at 2:30, and then OU and OSU tomorrow night at 7. Coach, we appreciate it. Thank you as always. And,
thank you.
We'll take a time out and come back. Our halftime being brought to you by our good friends over there at Stockman's Bank. We've been visiting with Superintendent of Schools Shane Booth, and we return. Halftime, 36-0, Mangum trailing to Pawnee. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
All right, we're at the half. It's a 36-0 ball game. Mangum trailing to Pawnee, and Jay McCormick says need to get something going here in the second half. The master of the obvious, Jay McCormick. Thanks, Jay. We're glad to have you alongside. Linda Lamb-Smith, let's go Tigers, you can do it. Sheila Green, let's go Tigers. Landon Candace Brooks, go Tigers. Penny Rosales taking a page from Yogi Berra. She says, hey, hit it number till the fat lady sings. These guys have worked their butts off, and we can't be prouder. So win or lose, let's go Mangum Tigers. And Penny, you are absolutely correct. Paula Little Powers says, mud, mud, mud. I want to say hi to Jill Pinson Grauman. She is watching. And Almacar Batista, has it stopped raining? It's not raining hard, but there is still a mist that continues to fall from the nighttime sky. The gloaming certainly is here. At the half, it's 38-0. We'll take a timeout and come back and check scores from around the state of Oklahoma. This is Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains, proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Halftime being brought to you by the Stockman's Bank, and 36-0 here. Pawnee out in front of Mangum at the half. 5A scores. Earlier today, it was Bishop McGinnis over Bishop Kelly, 47-22. Bishop McGinnis into the finals. They will play either Carl Albert or Piedmont. That ball game is at the half. Carl Albert is on top, 17-0. Carl Albert in front of Piedmont. In 4A play this afternoon, Weatherford beats Tuttle 16-7. They will await the winner of Wagner and Poto. That ball game in the second quarter. Wagner leading by a score of 3-0. 3-0 the score there at the half. Wagner and Poto. Check other scores from Class A. Question in front of Thomas, 21-7. Halftime at Thomas. Ringling leads Huska by 1 at 7-6. The score there. The Shattuck Indians, of course, the defending state champions, and you might know the Class C scores won't come up. They're looking for games. They're looking for games. They're looking for games. We'll find them momentarily. There they are. It's Regent Prep in front of Alex, 7-0. That's early on. Cherokee all over Canadian, 42-8. Shattuck leading Dewar, 36-8. And Davenport has shut out Pioneer, 54-0. The final score there. Go back to Class C. We told you earlier that Tipton was in front, the defending state champions in Class C. As again, we'll remind you, 36-0 our score here at the half. Mangum trailing. All right, Tipton at the half in front of Winoka, 34-26. And Pond Creek Hunter leads Timberlake at the half, 34-8. They've now gone to the third quarter there. Pond Creek Hunter in front of Timberlake, 34-8. At the half, it has been all Pawnee in the first half as the Black Bears lead it 36-0. Second half is coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. Our halftime has been brought to us by our good friends at the Stockman's Bank, and we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-90.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. Check out this 2014 Hyundai Sonata GLS with only 77,000 miles for just $92.50, or this 2011 Ford F-150 Lariat extended cab 4x4 loaded and just $13,500, and this 08 Cadillac SRX with 66,000 miles for just $6,900. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. That's 706-5059, or stop by 129 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum.
All right, we are back in Pawnee, getting ready for the second half of play between the Black Bears and the Mangum Tigers. Mangum will get the ball to begin the third period of play. I got tickled. Almacar Batista asked the question, have the Tigers ever come back from a 36-0 deficit? Paula Little Powers said, not until today. I like that confidence. Thank you, kiddo. Debbie Delahunty Davis says, hey, we got another half to go. Katrina Mobley says, let's go, Mangum. Y'all can do it. And I hope I got that y'all correct. I'm from Kansas City, so I have a hard time with that y'all thing. All right, second half about to get underway. And, again, it's cliche, but if you're Mangum, you just got to go out and score one touchdown at a time and play defense and hope you can get yourself back into the ball game.
Yeah, get the ball back and start the second half and got to make something good happen. You mentioned that we had a couple touchdowns called back.
Yeah.
But right now, the first half belonged to Pawnee in every way, shape, and form. They got everything their breaks went their way, and they're very powerful up front, very big and strong, and their offense is made for conditions like this, made for fields like this, made for the playoffs, get the clock going. So the Tigers are going to have to answer here quickly.
All right, speaking of quickly, tell me what looks different right now as we begin the third quarter of play. Notice any difference? We'll see how astute you are, how well you pay attention to your surroundings.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
Just something that's different. Wow. Well, you never have to worry about getting a job being an investigator for child welfare. Pawnee changed uniforms. They got on different uniforms.
Ooh, yes, they have.
They're now wearing black shirts that have red numerals.
Yes.
In the first half, they were white. So there you go. Meantime, Mangum is still in all mud. So the second half about ready to get underway. Set to kick it away will be Lucas Tucker. Third quarter brought to you by our good friends at 333 Dental. They've brought us the third quarter all year long, and here's the kick. End over end. Williams will make the catch at the 15. Price in middle of the field. 20. Breaks it to the outside. Looks for a block. Not going to get it.
Nope.
And, in fact, that was Fisher Webb on the return instead. No, it wasn't. It was Bryson Williams. Well, I tell you what, numbers getting so occluded right now, it's hard to say. So Bryson did come on the return. He'll take it to the 20. It'll be first and 10 from there for Mangum. Just underway, third quarter of play.
Good senior group here, Michael, in leadership. Starting with quarterback, let's see what happens here this drive.
You got 12 of them. Fisher Webb, Jackson Warner, Bernard Bailey, Bryson Williams, Colton Laughlin, Dalen Stacy. There's a throw out in the flat. Pass is caught and trying to break a tackle, not getting it done. It'd be a 5-yard loss there. Then flat pass caught by Sawyer Webb, or Fisher Webb rather, and he just didn't have anywhere to go. Second down, they'll say he lost 2 on the play. Second down, and it doesn't. By the way, those other seniors on the roster, they include Leighton Cutton, Christian Travanka, Stetson Ryan, Payson Jenkins, J.T. Schramm, and Chris Harper. We'll get some movement, and it's one of those things that they kind of outlawed a few years ago, teeing off on the offensive linemen. There are times that they can actually and will call unsportsmanlike conduct when you do that. It's not going to be the case here, but they will get 5 yards marked off for a neutral zone infraction. And take the ball out to about the 24-yard line. And make it second down and about 6. So a little bit more manageable now. Laughlin has coaxed the Bears into coming across the line a couple of times here tonight. Colton wants to throw, does, and his pass is in and out of the hands. And, boy, slow to get up will be the wide receiver. That may be Bryson Williams. He really got thumped as he tried to make the catch. Noah Roberts delivering the lumber. That'll bring third down in about 5.5, 6 yards to go.
It has been empty backfield, wides everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Start the third quarter play. Ball's going in the air.
Luke Rogers, by the way, into the ball game here on the near side. Got a one-on-one matchup. Laughlin pump fakes, looks, rolls, throws across his body. Pass is going to come up short. Should have been picked off. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Well, Williams have gotten behind the defenders, but Colton couldn't get a lot on the throw, and it came up well short, and it'll be fourth down at about 6. And I don't know, Mangum go for it here?
Wow.
Minute gone by in the third quarter of play, and haven't stopped them all night long from anywhere on the field, so I say why not? Going to go pistol formation. Fourth down. Colton with time, throws, pass incomplete. Maybe a little push prior to the pass. And it was intended for Webb, and Fisher not there to make the play. Defensive coverage that time by Chad Mitchell, so Mangum will turn it over on downs here.
And deep in their own territory. It's a good start here for the Pawnee defense yet again, and not the start for the Mangum Tigers.
I like the call, though. I mean, you haven't stopped them all night long, so if you give it to them on your own 10 or their 10, they've run it in your throat all night long. See if you can't pick up that first down. So the Bears will get it first and 10 now from just inside the 25-yard line of Mangum. Inside handoff here, and he's trying to get inside the 25 down to about the 24. We'll go the tailback.
You know what's coming, Michael.
Yeah.
You know what's coming. It's still very difficult to stop.
Trevor Mitchell on the carry.
Yep.
Monica Villarreal Cox, let's go Mangum. George Dickerson says the same thing. Holly Fight's watching, so is Amanda Augustine. Amanda cleared me up on uniforms earlier. But I get the last laugh because they came out with different uniforms to begin the third quarter. How about that?
That's right.
Second down now, we'll call it 9. And Pawnee now doing something that teams have done all season long with this group from Mangum. They will run the play clock down as far as they can to shorten the ball game. Hasn't been necessary tonight for the Bears, and there's another first down carry. inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. Mitchell on the carry. Luke Rogers with the stop. Ditmore in on the stop as well. But that'll pick up a first down to the 12-yard line of Mangum, just outside of 12, maybe near the 13. 9:50 left here in the third, brought to us by 333 Dental. So Mangum does not come back here. We'll have basketball for you on Thursday for the Best of the Southwest tournament, girls and boys tipping off that tournament. First and 10. Movement, right side. That'll cost Pawnee 5 yards. Illegal procedure called against the Bears out there on the right side. As we told you earlier, the Mangum girls, the number 3 seed in that tournament, behind Hollis and Navajo. And the boys, the top seed in the tournament. Missing Hobart this year. I'm surprised to see that they were not in that tournament this year.
Well, you talked about it, too. These teams are in a lot of tournaments together and regular season games as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mangum and Hobart, played 5 times last year?
Yeah, that's right.
Schedule, bounces it to the outside, 10, 5, nobody going to get him, touchdown. So the 5-yard mark-off didn't do anything but made it a 19-yard touchdown run for schedule instead of a 14-yard touchdown run. And with 9:11 left here in the third quarter, it's now been extended, 42 on the board for Pawnee and nothing for Mangum. So Mangum, a couple of opportunities in the first half of play, could not convert. And now needing a lot of help here. 2-point conversion. They're going to throw for it, and the pass is caught for the 2-point conversion.
Only time to throw the ball is
on 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that works.
You're 2 for 3, got 4 points out of it. So with 9:11 left here in the third quarter, it's 44-0. Mangum trailing Pawnee. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Fox, did you see what I was seeing out there? The officials maybe trying to police things a little bit?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm sitting here staring at all this technology trying to keep it going, so I've got...
Hey, thanks for realizing my struggles for the last 2 years. You finally send your millennial son with me, which helps out a whole bunch. I mean, old guys and me and all these wires. No, I know. So Pawnee will kick it away, and Bryson going to come up, make the field at the 15. He'll take it to the 20 and get stopped at about the 24-yard line. Bryson Williams in on the stop for Pawnee. A host of tacklers. And here on the near side, making the play, Barrett Pratt. So it'll be first and 10 now, 27-yard line for Mangum. And a season that began back on September the 6th. 100 degrees at kickoff that night. Yeah, 100 degrees. First and 10, Laughlin. He'll get pressure, pounded as he threw the football. Going to be picked off and probably returned. Chad Mitchell. He'll stroll into the end zone, touchdown. And you cannot fault Colton Laughlin on that at all. Laughlin got up, lit up like the proverbial Christmas tree, and in the middle of his throwing motion, he got rocked. Ball fluttered out of his hand. Easy interception and walk into the end zone for Chad Mitchell. And now Pawnee has hung a half 100 on Mangum. 50-0. 2-point conversion on the way for Pawnee. And it has certainly gone right for them all night long. Let's see if they try to throw the football again on the 2-point conversion. I'm going to run it this time, trying to get it to the outside and beating everybody to the corner. We'll go the tailback, Trevor Mitchell. Flag will fly on the play, though. So we'll see if this one counts or not. It's something that I meant to mention earlier, and in the end zone down here on the left-hand side, I guess that'd be the north end zone. But not, is this an east-west field? I got discombobulated when we came over the railroad tracks.
Yep.
Right. So down there on the north end, this is Americana in football, and I had not seen this until we went to Apache earlier this year. But there are fans with pop-up tents on that north end zone watching the game down there. Part of that's just cool stuff. I mean, it's one of those fields where you can drive your car at some places and sit in the car and watch the ball game. So that's America at its best right there. High school football at its best as well. So mark off on the hold on the 2-point conversion. And indeed, Pawnee will throw, and guess what? Wide open and an easy catch for the 2-point conversion. It doesn't get a whole lot easier than that. The guy who intercepted the pass and went in for the touchdown, Chad Mitchell, gets a 2-point conversion. And with 8:50 left here in the third, it's now a 52-0 ball game. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
So you show up one week and you got a fan club already. I got a note here that says, we love Michael in the morning. Yeah. And definitely thankful for Chad Fox for getting the feed back up and going. Way to go. That's from Amanda Augustine. Amanda, thanks. We appreciate you very much.
But do not miss Michael in the morning.
Hey, there it is.
6 to 9. And I did it. I was the first one to do it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Shameless free plugs. It's been such a busy night. Michael in the morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Classic Hits 97.7. Go to the Facebook page and like it. There's been a lot of folks who've been doing that lately, and we appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Well, here's what you hope. Here, these kids, these seniors, we talked about them, about a dozen of them, hope that they get an opportunity to put the ball in the end zone one time. Bryson Williams will let Fisher Webb pick up the football. Fisher tries to break it to the outside and not going to get it done. He's spun down at about the 19-yard line. Fisher doing his best, but couldn't get it done. Great job done by the coaching staff. There's somebody on Facebook that
we're going to work on that. That's we're working on that right now. We're efforting that right now. But don't even. It's not that. Anyway.
Well, the only thing of it is, I mean, you have no choice. I mean, you're going to go for it. I mean,
yes.
Why not? Nothing to lose. So.
Now, Pawnee is playing very well.
Yeah, they are. I'm going to get a penalty now on Mangum. Maybe a neutral zone infraction called against Pawnee. It looked like the line judge on the far side was pointing their way, and that will be the case. So a 5-yard mark off here, bring up a first down and 5.
Black Bears.
Got tickled. One of the young men that I work with in my child welfare job, he was saying, I want to go to school at Mangum. I want to go play with that football
That's
coach
cool.
over there. Yeah, and he's serious. So fumbled snap there by Colton Laughlin, and Laughlin will lose about a yard on the play. And it'll bring up a second down now. Second down at about 6. But when we talked to Shane Booth at halftime, he talked about it. He said, you want to build a foundation that, the guys that are playing now, that's great, but we want the kids that are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade to be excited about it. Fisher Webb now trying to get it to the outside and knocked out of bounds after a big gain. Good job by Fisher Webb.
No flags.
No, it was Sawyer Webb that time. All right. Sawyer and Fisher, they're 3 and they're 2, getting a little bit muddy, and my old eyes sometimes can't pick it up from this distance. April can't get here fast enough to go see Dr. Geiger again. Good job there by Webb, though, to pick up the first down. Sawyer, not Fisher. We get a rare carry on the night, and that is Elijah Bernal. No, instead, again, numbers hard to see from here. Quan Bailey on the carry. And Bailey really didn't get anything there. In fact, lost a yard. He'll set up a 2nd down and 11.
Brought down number 65, Colt Brandon. And number 42, Benjamin.
Andy Slayton, amen to you, brother. Coach of the year in the district. Sam Powers, good for him. Josh and Dusty Ellison, good to have you alongside. Driving back to pass here. Laughlin, ball up for grabs again. And Fisher will turn and not able to find it. And again, it's just a case of if you're Pawnee, you're just simply, you're just rearing back and going after the quarterback.
That's what I was going to say. Laughlin is he is spent, and he has been chased after, knocked down. His jersey's about as dark as one of the Pawnee uniforms.
It's unbelievable.
He's made a couple of big connections, but it's been tough going.
Well, and again, I mean, you're not throwing in pristine conditions.
Nope.
And you watch his footwork, and he's trying as much as he can to get some footing, but just not there. And there's a case right there. Pass late getting there. Fisher Webb just kind of batted it down as one of the Black Bears came sliding by trying to come up with the interception. I think the question has been asked, when does the clock just run continuously? And coaches have to come to that agreement. 7:14 left here in the third, being brought to us by 333 Dental. Well, I have to tell you there, Miss Batista, if Mangum loses tonight, their season is over. But they will be one of the top 8 teams in the state, despite that fact. Colt Laughlin, all kinds of time to kick the football away on the rugby-style kick. Now going to be fielded by the up-back. And some space out on the outside. You heard Chad talk about it. 40 across the midfield strike. Puts it back inside. Still on his feet at the 35, 30, 25. One man to beat. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And Chad Fox could see it coming. You heard the oh man, and he was right. And that's a return of about 63 yards. And that's just the icing on the cake right there with 6:52 remaining. And there's the touchdown on the punt return. And that'll make it 58-0 with a 2-point conversion on the way. And I made the comment it was a good thing when we came into the facility about 3.5 hours ago. I looked at Chad and I said, well, it's a good thing this is the last football game of the season played on this field. And I mean to tell you, they have torn this place up. So another 2-point opportunity here for Pawnee. And I'll keep it on the ground and come up just a tad bit short. So we'll take a break with 6:52 left in the third, 58-0. The lead for Pawnee over Mangum. We're Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Back here in Pawnee as Mangum continues to just look to crack the scoreboard here. No matter what, we are proud of the Tigers. Number 55 and manager White. That's from Nicole Reed White. Of course, number 55 is Fudd. Fudd has gotten, worldwide attention. About 6 weeks ago, we found out that it was his nickname. Still don't know. And we're waiting for Angie to give us the specifics behind how he got the nickname Fudd. We went with Elmer Fudd, and nobody really liked that idea. That was kind of shot down. So still looking for the quintessential explanation as to why Payson Jenkins is also known as Fudd. So they have started the clock now. 6:40 left in the ball game. Or in the third quarter, actually. End over end kick picked up by one of the upbacks. Maybe Shelby, and Brody can lower his head and try to run over anybody. Anybody gets in his way, he's going to come after you.
13,
Brody Shelby, just a freshman, and this is a guy that is going to make some hay over the next 3 years. He's a fun kid. Last week, he was right in the middle of anybody that had a 6 or 7 as the first number of their uniform and did not back down. Had 3 turnovers in the bowl game. He created 3, 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery. So here goes Mangum. 3:33 Dental, bringing us our third quarter of play. Webb going to go in motion. He'll toss it to Fisher. Tries to turn the corner, and there's nobody there. And again, because of the footing, it is difficult to make anything happen in between the hash marks because the field is just absolutely chewed up. If you're just not going north and south, you're not going to have a whole lot of success. So it'll be second down and about 10 and a half for Mangum. Clock running here in this third period of play. 58 on the board for Pawnee. Mangum trying to crack the scoring column. Laughlin with time. Double clutches, throws, and pass intended for Luke Rogers, and Rogers had broken off the route. It'll be third down and long. Clock running, 5:10 here in this third quarter of play. See if Mangum can convert a first down. Move the sticks here a little bit in this third quarter of play. Colton going to come here on the near side. Got Webb. Pass is caught by Fisher inside the 40. About the 37-yard line. Boy, that was dropped in there beautifully. Actually marked him out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So a great job by Webb to make the catch. Beautiful pass by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin to Webb over the top. 4:25 left here in the third. Katie Bowen Carney, who, by the way, is the president of the Dylan Fox fan club, checking out the broadcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy, Colton Laughlin called his old number there, and he wished that he had. Got back to the 34-yard line, and then he got thumped. A couple of those big old bodies inside. One of them, Jaden Leading Fox.
Yeah, still got the starters out there for Pawnee, and maybe this is their last series.
Swan song, probably so, yeah.
Yep.
Want to say hi to Holly Fight, one of our colleagues over there at the Department of Human Services, checking out the broadcast. Angie's watching, but she hadn't told us how come it's FUD. We're still waiting for that. Laughlin fires, fastball caught near side. Fisher Webb. Webb will take it inside the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. And that'll make it third down and manageable, about 6.5, 7 yards. 3:15 left here in the third, brought to you by 333 Dental. Kid that I've enjoyed all season long, Isaac Batoha, who's only going to get bigger and stronger, just a sophomore. Laughlin, shotgun formation with time, throws past too tall, intended for letting catch him. The thing I've liked about Batoha is that there have been more than once where they have lined up a formation where they will split him out as though he looks like a wide receiver, and actually he's covered up, so he's the lineman out there on the edge. But boy, he'll stand there and he'll jump up and down, just begging Colton Laughlin to throw him the football. Of course, he can't because he's not an eligible receiver. But he's a kid that boy, you want to anchor a line around. Here comes Ketchum in motion on the near side. Colton wants to throw a screen, and it's going to be too tall. It was intended for Quan Bailey. Pressure late on the play from Ryan Ensign. And Mangum will turn it over on downs as the clock continues to roll. 2:15 left here in this third quarter of play. Third period brought to us by 333 Dental. You can hear the Pawnee band down to our right doing an excellent job. Mangum band making the long trip as well and have been entertaining all season long.
Good crowd, too.
Yeah, you talked about that earlier. Those stands across the way certainly are full. And I can remember back last spring when Coach Powers was introduced as the new football coach, and there's, so, well, what do you think? How are they going to be? Are they going to be good? And he just kind of lit a fire underneath the program, and it has just continued to this day. Inside handoff, and boy, again, just the rugby scrum, and where's the football, and who's the guy that's got it? Out across the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line will be Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done. Chad to about the 43-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from there. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. I honestly don't know if some of those uniforms out there for the Mangum Tigers will ever come clean. You look at those big fellas up front, and I'm telling you, it is unbelievable. A little pass out through the air side. And again, who's got the football? We can't find him. On the carry here is Logan Hargrove. But there were two Mangum defenders that were looking around trying to find the ball carrier. It has just become an impossible thing here. Dalen Stacy in on the stop, one of those seniors helping out on the play. We'll say hi to Jill Travis Nippert. Another one of those excellent workers there in the Department of Human Services. That was the final play of quarter number 3, brought to us by 333 Dental. Final 12 minutes of the season coming up. Sick and Say, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunization, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give a call 782-2195.
Want to say hi to Stone? Check it out. Thanks so much. I tickled Alcar Batista. She says, he's bigger than me. He's bigger than just about everybody I can see up there. It's a white uniform. Don't you get out. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. From Pawnee. McGill, and again, we asked that because literally, and I think you probably even in the camera, Jason Jenkins, you can't see their uniform just something out. It's around for that, J.T. Schramm. That's Stacy will run out of bounds. You look at uniform. I mean, you can't tell it's 13 behind. Full off of them. Davis all but covered up. Elijah Bernal, hard to. Those, I don't know that I have ever seen uniforms get that muddy. You know, whirlpools. I mean, there's puddles. Remember how steamy they were to get ball game. Pawnee leave the clock each and every play. They look for that back judge. 3 seconds left on the block. Take a screenshot of when you watch this ball game tomorrow or Sunday in the future. Those 3 big leagues up front. I mean, that is just absolutely perfect. That is football. You get a photo of that. That's suitable for framing in that 2019 season. I looked like Pigpen from the Peanuts top strip. There on the side. I mean, it was like heels here. So another sound pick by Pawnee. Here is flipping out on the tackle there. Justin O'Neill says, Tiger head should be held high. Great season and worth the mud tonight. There was certainly a lot of it. Say hi to Michelle Rogers Huckabee, checking out the broadcast. 1st and 10. A little inside handoff and hard running, and J.T. Schramm in on another stop as he will bulldog down the carrier. That's Cade Clymer. The young kids getting a chance to get in there and play. I mean, they've been practicing for 13 weeks and enjoying their time in the spotlight as well. And again, Pawnee is they've just done this all season or all evening long, just simply ran the football right at Mangum. There's been nothing fancy. There's been no deception. It's just like, here we come, stop us if you can. And tonight, the Tigers have not been able to do so. 2nd down and about a yard. Got a new quarterback in there as well. First down carry down to about the 5-yard line. Jake Mitchell on the carry, but I think Mitchell picks up the first down. Well, play just short. Bryce Dittmer in on the stop. Dittmore makes a nice play to turn back the ball carrier. Looked like he had the first down, but Dittmore turned him back. So a 3rd down in about a half yard. 7:30 left in the season. Basketball coming on Thursday from the Best of the Southwest tournament over at Granite. Both the girls and boys playing. The boys going in as the top seed, and the girls the number 3 seed. Oh, my goodness. Tell you why I'm laughing here in a second. New quarterback, by the way, in there, Noah Roberts.
for Pawnee. Roberts going to hand the football off, and first down carry and down to the 1 yard line. Boy, I thought he was going to get into the end zone, but a good job of tackling there in space by Taylor Stacy Cole Laughlin. It'll be first and goal from inside the 1. Lawana Hope Weaver says, remember, it doesn't rain in Mangum. Our Tigers haven't had any practice playing in the mud before. Super proud of the kids, and you bet. And actually, Mangum, over the last 24 hours or so, got about a half inch of rain. We have certainly appreciated that in southwest Oklahoma. So now you just simply bow your neck, see what you can do here. 6:25 and running in the fourth quarter of play. To shut folks down and keep them out of the end zone. And quarterback Noah Roberts. Roberts gets the back judge, sees him, and now will snap the football. Noah going to keep it himself, and he'll get into the end zone. Noah Roberts. So Roberts with the touchdown. And it becomes a 64-0 ball game. You know, Chad, a couple of ways to look at this. Number one, the seniors, and you hate it for Fisher Webb and Jackson Warner, Bernard Bailey, Bryson Williams, Colton Laughlin, Dalen Stacy, Leighton Ketchum, Christian Travanka, Stetson Ryan, Payson Jenkins, J.T. Schrum, Chris Harper. You hate it for those kids to go out that way as seniors. But if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, and you're getting the taste of getting your head handed to you,
that's it.
Well, you're going to have a lot of motivation between now and the next football season.
Those seniors, definitely made a statement this year for sure.
Yep. 2-point conversion comes from. So with 5:05 left in the ball game, 64-0. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
By the way, we want to say hi to Courtney Clark. Thank you, Courtney, for checking out the broadcast tonight. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. And since he did it one time, I'll do it once myself. Make sure you join me Monday morning, 6 to 9. Michael in the morning, live in Studio B. It's morning radio the way it should be. We have a lot of fun. Hope you'll be a part of it.
I need to meet this Mr. Producer, too. I don't know who that guy is, but anyway.
Well, there's folks that ask about Mr. Producer. There's a reason why he doesn't have a microphone. That's my answer.
I got you.
There's a reason why Mr. Producer does not have a microphone. All right, let's see if Mangum gets something going on. Boy, I like that. Leighton Ketchum, Dalen Stacy giving one another a high five and a hug out there. They know this is just about it for them. And I got to believe that when Coach Powers was named coach last spring and he started talking about outwork your opponent and whatnot, I don't know that most folks would think that Mangum would make it to week number 13 of the high school football season.
No, this is a testament to Coach Powers. You said that, he set the tone early in the offseason. And, these seniors, great example for the whole community.
End over end kick. Bryson Williams bobbles the ball, picks it up at the 13. He'll go far side and then get belted at about the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Mangum from there. Down to the final 3:15 left in the ball game. And Deanne happy. Plainview is winning 48-7. Team from around her neck of the woods. So they will advance. They played Verdigris tonight. And they'll advance to the championship game next week. All right, one last opportunity for Mangum to get on the board. 2:50 left, 64-0. By the way, that Pawnee band down there pretty darn good.
Yep, they really are.
Your timeout taken here by Pawnee. We will keep it right here. As there's some kids getting a chance to play now that haven't seen a lot of playing time tonight. How do we know that? Well, their uniforms are relatively clean.
That's right. But a great year. I mean, a great year. We need teams from Southwest Oklahoma to continue the playoffs run. Hoover had a nice run last year. And Mangum, the better team, won the district championship this year and made a nice run all the way to the quarterfinals. So it is good to see Southwest Oklahoma represented. And get some of the home games and there to first and second round and we'll keep traveling to some of these towns and get better. And like you said, set the foundation for the tradition. The youngsters get to stand over there and now get some PT to experience a playoff game atmosphere on the road.
Well, yeah, and, new districts come out next year. They redistrict, so, oh, boy. They've gone to the fourth quarter now up at Southwestern. Winoka has taken the lead from Tipton, 42-40 that ball game. Late now in the fourth quarter of play. Here comes Webb, and a good job there by Sawyer to take it out near the 30-yard line. Sawyer Webb. Webb, one of those youngsters that has seen quite a bit of playing time this year, and certainly will be back next year. Just a sophomore, Sawyer Webb. Luke Rogers out there as well for Mangum. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Mangum. Handoff again to Webb. Sawyer. Little burst to the right side. 40. Cuts it back inside at the 50. Still on his feet. 45. Down the far sideline. And Webb finally dragged down from behind inside the 30 at about the 26-yard line. Job by Sawyer Webb. And you see that speed of Sawyer Webb. A chance to get it to the outside and make the effort there. Well, they marked him down at the 26. It'll be first and 10 from there. Pawnee late getting personnel in. Colt Laughlin playing to the bitter end. You cannot tell what uniform number he is. Get a reverse here to the other Webb, and that's Fisher looking for a block, hesitates at the 15, skips, turns to the 10, still on his feet, dances inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. How about those moves, Fred Astaire?
That was a little moonwalk down the sideline there. It was a nice tiptoe along the tulips. Is that
Tiny Tim? Very good. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. So Mangum now an opportunity with 1:04 and running here in the ball game, 64-0. Pawnee wants to keep him out of the end zone. Mangum desperately does not want to be shut out here in their final bowl game of the year. In the backfield, Sawyer Webb with Colton Laughlin. And Colton now will see the ball handed off to Leighton Ketchum. Some chicanery there. Did Ketchum get into the end zone? No. He's down to the 1-yard line. You've got a flag. You're going to call illegal procedure.
That's not going to run the clock out, is it? Probably will. Hurry up.
Well, they stop the clock. The white hat does.
Okay. 31 seconds.
Yeah. And let's see. Illegal shift declined. And so I like the move there by Coach. It'll be second down and about a yard to go as Ketchum did not get into the end zone. 31 seconds left of the ball game. And I like coaches that don't burn bridges, that finish with class.
Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Sometimes those things come around. So,
Sure do. All right, so second down. Colton lobs one into the corner of the end zone, and the catch is made for the touchdown. Fisher Webb with the score. Well, you got Colton Laughlin says, okay, I'm going to throw it in the corner of the end zone one more time.
Either you're there or you're not.
You go catch it, or, I don't know what's going to happen. So a 1-yard touchdown pass, 19 seconds left of the ball game, and Mangum does get onto the scoring column. 6-0. Well, 64-6 actually is the score. 6-0, wishful thinking on my part. Across the way, the Mangum Band, which has entertained us all year long. And I tell you what, they caught my ear in game number 1 back in September when they were doing Mick and the Boys, and I see a red door and I want it painted black. That was just good, right from the get-go. So Jackson Warner, one of those seniors now, ought to try the extra point. Snap is back, hold is true, and the kick is up, and it is good. So Jackson Warner makes the field extra point on what is the final play of the ball game. 64-7, your final score. Congratulations to the Black Bears of Pawnee, and best of luck to them as they advance to the semifinals. A thorough ball game turned in by Pawnee tonight. They win it 64-7. And we're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Well, I tell you what, Pawnee impressive tonight, and their fireworks have been impressive all night long as well, as they have a little bit of a display at the end of the ball game. And your final score is 64-7. Pawnee advances to the semifinals.
Yeah, just a dominant performance by the Pawnee Black Bears. Again, their offense is a run-oriented offense with the weather, the conditions, everything. It just worked into their favor. But, again, give credit to Mangum as well. Just a gutty performance. They did not stop fighting. Great crowd here tonight. Kudos to the band, the cheerleaders. Great season for the seniors. You have to lay a foundation. They did that. You make it to the quarterfinals. You get the youngsters playing extra weeks of football. That's just more practice time. That makes you better. So, Coach Powers, a tip of the cap, as Michael would say to you, because you, I think, have started something very special at Mangum, and best of luck next year. We look forward to the coverage. Apologies for the little stuttering there with the internet. We are kind of down in a fairgrounds area. There is not much, but the hospitality from everyone here at Pawnee has been overwhelming. We appreciate them. Thank them very much for letting us get inside, because I think our ticket probably would have got us somewhere on the corner of a bench somewhere over there.
Yeah.
But they got us in the door in the press box. So anyway, as far as I'm concerned, just again, kudos to the Mangum Tigers, and best of luck, Pawnee. Watch or keep up with the score if you can't get to the game, but keep up with Pawnee and probably cash in next week in the semifinals. That's going to be a dandy.
Well, Paula Little Power says when you get to this little level, all the teams are tough, and certainly Pawnee was here tonight. Tracy Leeper, proud of the Tigers. Almacar Bautista, she says, proud of those kids and my son Isaac. Thank you, coaches, for keeping the kids playing football. And I think that's something that needs to be brought out.
Right.
Keeping them off the streets, you bet. Jay McCormick, Mangum had a great run. Donna Williams, Terry, we love you, Tigers. Bernice Reeves, great season. Kelsey Patrick, proud of you guys. Laquita Wiseman Knight, proud of the Tigers. T.D. Little Fisher at the end for this group from Mangum. And again, 64-7, the final score. Best of luck to Pawnee the rest of the way out. Mr. Fox, been a delight. We look forward to the basketball season. It is coming up on Thursday. Mangum will be participating in the Best of the Southwest shootout over at Granite. And congratulations. They've been a fun group of kids. Not done with them. Many of them will be playing basketball, others playing baseball. But congratulations, Fisher Webb, Jackson Warner, Bernard Bailey, Bryson Williams, Colton Laughlin, Dalen Stacy, Leighton Ketchum, Christian Travanka, Stetson Ryan, Payson Jenkins, or as we like to call him, Fudd, J.T. Schrum, and Chris Harper. Seniors on this 2019 football team that went 11-2 on the year. So for Chad Fox, I'm Michael in the morning. Join me Monday morning at 6. We'll do the fun show from 6 to 9 every Monday through Friday here on your home of Mangum Sports, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.